Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. Today we're on a map called Barren Badlands, the original, the very original, not Barren Badlands Reloaded or whatever other variation we have of it nowadays. But the reason I picked this replay out today is because it has quite an unknown player in it that back in the day was very, very strong. This is a replay from 2015 with the green Nuke player, that is Serpent. So I'll tell you a little bit more information about him in a second. He doesn't really play the game anymore. Over on the left-hand side, we have the yellow player with the GLA Demolition. This is the one and only legendary Big SiZe. So yeah, this replay was from 2015. I do save a hell of a lot of replays. I have a lot of replays actually from 2015. Serpent was very, very good. He was like borderline... up there with the other experts. He would win, I think he won a few tournaments. I think I played against him in the final of a tank mirror tournament. I think it was against him. And to put it into perspective, if you're familiar with the current active players, if you know a player called Freestyler, who on his day is actually very, very good, that's the kind of same level that I saw Serpent as. Maybe Serpent even a little bit better than that, I think. But that's kind of just to put it into some perspective. Serpent here going for the red guards and the oil capture. Interesting matchup here. Demo against Nuke. I think I almost would prefer to play the Nuke here, because you get a few mines and you get a few battle masters out, and then the demo has a hard time getting exceptional damage done. And also, especially if you're going to get the oils, which the Nuke is trying to do at the minute, and just gets a battle master inside of the supply line, kills a load of workers. It can be very, very deadly for Big SiZe. Big SiZe is on top of the situation, stopping both of the oils, so that's a bit of a negative there for Serpent. I didn't actually pay attention to if he had the capture upgrade or not. But we've got Battle Masters out. But you can see this looks like a solid build order. He's got his two perfect supplies. Big SiZe taking control down in the bottom right. Got Battle Master just kind of chilling here. Let's see if he's got retaliation on. Not sure if he does. Two RPGs will go down anyway. Suicide for the Battle Master. No mines up here. Probably could do with some mines. It would have saved at least one truck here. Big SiZe applying the pressure with his technical, but the technical goes down. But it has already killed a truck, so he definitely would take that. Serpent on top of the tunnels that are creeping forward. Shuts down that worker. And apart from that one truck and the oil deny, there's not been any crazy damage done. No buildings have gone down or anything like that. SiZe will be in a bit of a predicament now because he will not know whether to make quads against a potential helix, or sometimes what people are doing nowadays, I don't know if they're doing it in 2015, sometimes they're dropping an airfield and not even making a helix, but it just makes the enemy overreact and make the quads, of which then you can drop down a second war factory, spam all the battle masters out, and it will wreck all the quads. So Battlemaster intercepts a tunnel here. Battlemaster will get cleared. Took a few RPGs with it. Second arm's still going up for Big SiZe. But he did commit to a helix. Pretty sure that will be a bunker helix. We'll have a look at that in a second. Battlemaster suicides there for a Scorpion. Helix does come in, and that's a pretty good helix, because if he pops from there now, SiZe will lose all of his stuff. So that is a good position. This is why I prefer the Nuke, because it's a really deadly combination of the Battle Masters and the Helixes. When the enemy doesn't know whether to make Scorpions or quads, it's a very, very tough situation to be in for Big SiZe. But he's handling it well so far. He's trying to secure this supply, but not expanding too fast, just in case it gets shut down. It could be more detrimental than positive for him. SiZe getting the oil. Serpent needs to pay attention. SiZe looking to push out now with several quads and Scorpions. That's a big mishap there by Serpent. I was bigging him up at the start of this replay, and it's a huge denial that should have come in there. But he's paying attention down on the right side. Maybe these tunnels can get cleared, but he's definitely going to lose this supply. He's going to get some veterancy there on the units as well. Serpent not even using this time, actually, to clear some tunnels. Because definitely if you see all of them quads out, then you know that's the time to actually fly in with elixirs and do some damage. At least trade an area. SiZe could even keep pushing from that position to that bunker. Pretty sure that bunker will not be able to hold against that. Serpent will need some battle masses there to support the bunker. All this is valuable XP for Serpent because if he gets to level 3, carpet and artillery will be very, very powerful against the demo. Palace is now being built. Yeah, these two oils, I have a feeling they're going to massively change the game. Already, SiZe's economy is being boosted. He's still producing on 2 war factories whilst also getting the palace. Serpent is thinking about attacking down at the bottom right. Think he should have just gone in. Like, we know that army's still out of position. But not quite sure how many units are in SiZe's tunnel. It's like 5. Prop is now up. CC is now up. And overlords are starting to be produced. But one of these elixirs is going to get caught out, it seems. Will Serpent be able to come back here? I think he's considerably behind. I think SiZe's playing this well. I think if Serpent can get himself on a 3rd supply at least, he's kind of evening out that oil advantage that SiZe has. Because SiZe has a 2 oil lead at the minute and he's getting the palace. So if a Jarman comes and snipes that overlord and then he somehow manages to take it for himself, that is very, very bad there for Serpent. The size of these little skirmishes with this... Oh, I say little. It's like his whole army just sending it out across the map, trying to maybe catch a licks out. Something like that. Serpent does have server-liminal meshing. Remember, this is a replay from 2015, so strats and the meta and all that kind of stuff has evolved 8 years since that. You wouldn't necessarily think so from this game so far. But SiZe does have a bit of a beast of an army there. And there's a couple of demo bikes coming out, and they are going for the Overlord. I think Serpent here might just get absolutely trashed. Would have probably been better if Serpent's putting up a bit of a better fight. SiZe now on the Demolition's upgrade. Yeah, of course he is, because he's already producing the demo bikes. So, yeah, this is a very tough situation. Inferno is being built by Serpent. Don't agree with that. I think more Overlords and ECMs would be key. But stopping those oils from coming in was massive, actually. So this one might get captured. Don't know if SiZe will be able to use the Demolition's upgrade there. At least these quads are being weakened, because then you might be able to come in with the elixirs and clear this up. Nuke cannon is deployed. 3rd supply now in play, but SiZe is building a tunnel there. This oil will just get captured back. SiZe now on a 3rd. Yeah, at this point, SiZe is in full control. It's going to need an epic carpet and a mine drop, something like that, to turn this around, because this army is just getting too difficult to deal with. Especially if a Jarman rocks up or another couple of demo bikes, this army here is going to get wiped out. That's an important kill there, because it's going to give him another 100 XP. Or 101. He just needs one more tunnel kill. If you shoot that, or if you run away, it's a guaranteed death. But if you actually stand and fight it, actually that Overlord could have survived. SiZe is now level 3 himself, but he hasn't deployed a CC just yet. Serpent might engage that, and it is going to give him level 3. Yeah, quads are not microed that well. Maybe they turn their attention at the last second. Serpent holds for now. He's building a nuke. He is level 3, so he's got the carpet and artillery. Yeah, demo bikes coming out across the map. Here comes the carpet. Here comes the artillery. Probably will be on the main base there of SiZe, but the thing is you cannot ignore the oils. Mine drop and a nuke cannon. That's quite a good nuke cannon here, because you killed some of the quads. Elixirs coming in. Only 2 quads remaining, but them elixirs are going to clear it. That is legendary there by Serpent. He is going to hold, and then all of a sudden things don't actually look so bad for Serpent. It's going to need to rebuild his power. But he is holding. SiZe is not collecting on his main. But yeah, because that wasn't level 2 artillery. It's only level 1 artillery because the other point was spent on mines. So yeah, Serpent mining out on his main. Rebuilding the power now. We've got DoMiNaToR chilling over here. Think Big SiZe should be aware of the mines. The fact that there's 3 explosion marks there, pretty sure he's aware of the mines. But there is every chance he could step on him. I think he's going to plant a bomb on the ECM, actually. Okay, Serpent hoping to get to Nuke Mix. But the problem is these 2 oils, you can't leave these 2 oils just unattended for that long. SiZe is getting such a boost from it. ECM could have been walked into them quads there with the bomb on it. SiZe gets a Vet 2 quad from the supply kill. SiZe could even steal a Battle Master for himself there. I think SiZe is checking for mines though. Yeah, he's checking for mines. Okay, DoMiNaToR will have spotted where the nuke is and the power and all of this stuff really. It was a little bit weird of a rebel ambush. It actually looks like a normal power now. Can we see the 2 chimneys on it? I don't think we can. Here comes the nuke mix though, and that's actually a very decent hit, as well as the run into the mines there on the CC. 2 nuke mix come in and clear everything. And Serpent is going to hold for now, but if he can somehow find a way to get rid of these oils, he's actually in an okay spot. But it's just the fact that SiZe has had the economic advantage for so long. You got to remember in 2015 as well, there was no Excalibur Vivid around or Marikar. SiZe was pretty much the #1 dominant player in 2015. I think Rage was around as well, but SiZe had beaten Rage in like 7 World Series or in 6 World Series. And on the 7th, that's when Rage actually defeated him. That's a nice nuke mic there. Yeah, so you got to say SiZe was still, I think, #1. They also had that Dubai tournament. I don't know if that was 2014 or 2015. Whenever that was. Here come the Lixers. SiZe not paying attention. Lixers actually decided to go back, but the quads are already on top of the nuke mix. If Serpent can hold, he's going to be able to fire the nuke. Lixers coming in for another round. But Serpent deliberately flew the speaker tower Lix to the front there so that the weaker one, which was the weaker one, it had already lost some HP, which is the bunker Lix, the more important one. He left that at the back, and because of SiZe's bad targeting there, neither Lix went down. Probably SiZe should have focused on the bunker Lix, the important one. But SiZe does have all the upgrades now. He has junk repair and AP ammo, so he's even wrecking Battle Masters at this stage. Kind of secretly hoping here for a Serpent comeback. Just since I bigged him up at the beginning. Whenever I watch his replays, most of the time I have no clue what is going to happen. And since this was so long ago, I still, yeah, I have no idea who's going to win or lose this one. But it's certainly looking like SiZe is going to take it because of the oil situation. Like, yeah, the Lotus is annoying for about 10 seconds, but then the Rebel just captures it back. Okay, so a load of quads moving in. The Lixers getting caught out a little bit, but Serpent does move him in the end. Here comes a nuke mic. Suicides, but he gets like 7 quads, so I actually can't believe that Serpent is still in this game. Yeah, SiZe has got 1, 2 markets. Those 2 hackers are going to die. Jarman just needs to go around the back there. Have they even made a profit is the question. They're going to give SiZe a profit when he kills him with the bounty money. There is 1 nuke mig at least flying around. DoMiNaToR kills some hackers. He might step on some mines here. Ooh. What are you doing? He force fired the ground where he thought the DoMiNaToR was, but the DoMiNaToR was actually revealed. Okay, more quads, more deaths. Yeah, Serpent is holding strong here. Remember, against the number 1 player at the time was SiZe, like I said. And Serpent holding his own here for 15 minutes. I do think he had the stronger army, though. But I think Nuke's really, really strong here. Rebel ambush there from Big SiZe, level 2. Takes out the supply. Very annoying there for... Ooh, look at that. How annoying is that? It's going to lose the supply. Oh, that is crazy. That's one of the things in a future patch. Like, he's a vet 3 now. That's... These mines, man. You should not be able to just walk across mines like that. SiZe is wasting a lot of quads, though. I think nowadays you'll see players bunker up more with more stingers and stuff like that, but SiZe here is being very active out on the map. Colonel Barren is just literally planting bombs on everything. Serpent's going to be left with just that. Yeah, Serpent sold the wrong building. SiZe gets a $100 prize, and he's level 5. Here comes the Anthrax bomb. Here comes the sneak attack. How many mines does that clear? It clears like just the center of where it hits, I think. Okay, the Elixir's going to come back. It's not the most useful sneak attack in the world, is it? Nuke is going to get to fire, but the problem is you can't just ignore these oils. I hope that Nuke hits an oil. As much as it'd be cool to kill a few quads, or stop the workers collecting, or maybe even kill the palace or whatever, these oils are so important. And I think that is something that's changed in the last 8 years. People have become more aware of how strong oils are. I think that barracks was cancelled by Serpent, although I am not 100% sure. Those Elixirs should be able to clear this, because they're really strong now. But if it depends on the micro. Nah, it's bad micro there for Serpent, unfortunately. Maybe he's just given up now. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know if he saw them quads or not. He's got a nuke. He's coming in with probably an EMP. Them 2 Elixirs were kind of his key to staying in the game. I don't know about win, because there's so many quads coming out. SiZe is making it happen with AP ammo quads for the demo. Alright, so he hits the palace, but the carpet bomb's not even going to reach. So yeah, Big SiZe is playing this absolute legendary. Bomb planted on the bunker. Here comes a mine drop. And Serpent has, unfortunately, in this case, been defeated.
You are victorious.
But yeah, you can kind of see the quality there of Serpent. And some of these players over the years we've lost and they've kind of never come back. I can't even remember really where Serpent was from or anything, or have any contact details for him. But if he came back to the game and actually started spamming, he would be... I wouldn't say he's going to be in the top 5 or in the top 3 or anything like that. But he is a super, super solid player. And as you saw there, lasting 20 minutes with the number 1 player, and he had chances to win there. I think if he'd have focused on the oils or even got the oils for himself, I'm pretty sure that would have been a win. And maybe a little bit better micro with the elixirs, but like going for the nuke migs and getting all them kills on the AP ammo quads, that was all really, really good. So yeah, let me know what you thought of this player called Serpent, and let me know if you want to see any more replays like this of any other decent players we've seen in the past. I know Serpent didn't get the win here, but you can definitely see the caliber and the quality. And yeah, you've got to remember things have changed in the last 8 years, all the strategies and stuff like that. So you've got to take that into account. So GG, well played. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.